And we are back with the final video for a couple of weeks as we head into the first international break for a very long while. After, well, let's just get it out of the way. We lost. We're out. As for the rest of Europe, a really, really good week for the British clubs, all getting through. Some fantastic results all round. Champions League, Europa League, and even Europa Conference looks like it's going to end in quite dramatic fashion. So we'll see how that goes from there. As for myself as a United fan, it is now 9 Premier League games to try and salvage this season. And I'll be honest, I think we have to win all 9. And realistically, we'll win 6 at most. So really, really not looking good. Anyway, we're not here for Manchester United. We're here for the rest of the Premier League. And while all the European football was going on, there were 3 Premier League matches going on. So we're going to wrap up those results and then head into a 4-game game week, as it is also FA Cup weekend. So, short video today. Let's get into the Game Week 29 Part 2 results. So these were the 3 games that were going on. Those were my predictions and those were the final scores. Again, not really any complaints. Gutted not to get the 3 points for Tottenham Brighton. Liverpool showing their class in the end against Arsenal. And after a bizarre turn of events last night in the Everton-Newcastle game, Everton getting a 99th minute winner from Alex Iwobi. So overall, our game week score is 9, adding to the 8 that we got in the first video this week, which brings our total season score to 173. Hopefully, we can get beyond 200 by the end of the season. That's probably my target for this series now. Let me know in the comments how you are getting on as always, and let's get into game week 30. So, like I said, it is a very small game week. There are only 4 fixtures in the Premier League before we head off to the international break, as there is FA Cup ties going on. So we'll kick off with tonight's game. So as always, fantasy football fans, there is a game tonight, and it is Wolves against Leeds. And if I'm honest, I really can't see this being anything than a reasonably comfortable Wolves win. I did say this a couple of weeks ago, and then Crystal Palace won away at Wolves, but once again I'm going to stick with the Wolves home win and the clean sheet, and I'm going to go for 2-0 Wolves. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a bigger scoreline than that. Leeds have looked a little bit more stable under their new manager, but not enough to convince me they can get anything at Wolves just yet. On to the only game on Saturday, and I can understand Mikel Arteta's annoyance at the placement of this fixture, considering it is the only Premier League fixture on Saturday this week. But it is a 12:30 kickoff for Arsenal away at Aston Villa, quite shortly removed from their defeat against Liverpool. And it's a really tough one to call. Current form is that both sides are playing really well. Aston Villa with the home advantage. I'd be very tempted to go for a different result, but I am, unfortunately, going to give this as an Arsenal win. I'm going to go for 2-1. I think they played really, really well against Liverpool up until the point that they sort of threw it away with the 2 mistakes, and then just didn't really do anything from that point onwards. But they made changes to protect their players for this match, and I think that will pay off for them. So 2-1 to Arsenal is my prediction. And there. On to Sunday, we have 2 fixtures on Sunday, starting with Leicester and Brentford. I think it'd be very hard not to go for a Leicester win here. I can see it being high scoring. Both teams look to be on some sort of form again. Leicester have been using their Europa Conference really, really well to build up momentum, get some much needed goals in the net for them, but as well Brentford, since the return of Ivan Toney and the return to football, I suppose, the signing of Christian Eriksen, they have really started to look good again. However, I am going to give this one to Leicester, as I said at the start. I'm going to go for 3-1. I think any scoreline's possible here. I think both teams still look quite ropey defensively and look capable of scoring goals, so it wouldn't surprise me one bit if there were even more goals in this game. But 3-1 is what I'm going for. And finally, another really tough prediction. We have Tottenham and West Ham. As a lot of people have been speaking about recently, Tottenham are on this incredible run of win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, especially when it comes to games in quick succession. They've won every game where they've had a week or more to prepare, and they've lost every game when they've had less than 5 days to prepare. And this game is going to come 5 days after their last game against Brighton. So it's sort of like in the middle area. I am just going to give it to Tottenham. Just. I think the way that Harry Kane is playing at the moment, he's looking like the player he was last season. Been really influential. Kulusevski has made a big difference to their side. He's playing really well. But on the flip side, West Ham have got some good results back in their favour the last couple of games, and what a story it's been this week with Yarmolenko getting back-to-back winners, essentially, in the Premier League and the Europa League last night. But yeah, overall, I feel right now I have to give this one to Tottenham. Again, as a United fan, I'll be hoping this one ends as a draw, but on current form, I think you just have to give this one to Tottenham. So I will be going for 2-1. And that is it. Already, like I said, it is a short video today. I can only cover what I have available to me. So that will wrap it up for today. Let me know down in the comments what you think is going to happen in these 4 matches. Drop a like if you do enjoy the series. And I will see you in 2 weeks' time after the international break. Thank you very much for watching.